It's a story about the one of the creative directors, or the creative director of Naughty Dog, is no longer there.
What?
Her name is Amy Hennig.
She also wrote Uncharted.
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, that was kind of her big thing.
She was a writer and a creative director.
Yeah, she was the person who penned it, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. The only thing that Naughty Dog has said so far is that Uncharted, which is coming out for the PS4 sometime in probably the next year, year and a half, is still on schedule. And they also said in a tweet, or I think it was a statement, that she has left Naughty Dog. But speculation, as fueled by IGN, is that she was forced out.
Uh-oh. Is this Obama's doing?
I think that's probably, there's probably some connection. She tweeted this out. Very classy, quote-unquote, exit. Again, people are speculating. Again, IGN says they have trusted sources that she was forced out. Yeah. As far as we know, she's just no longer there. Todd, how many users do you think have the Twitch app on like their mobile device?
At least 40 or 50.
10 million.
10 million?
Yeah. So they've developed an SDK that allows developers, which is a development kit, for those scoring at home.
Yeah, how do you spell that? Let me look that up.
That's all right. You don't pronounce the Q. So they developed that for people that are want to design games, so people can actually start broadcasting their mobile games now. Who would watch Flappy Birds or Angry Birds or Temple Run on Twitch?
Not me.
Not me. There's one.
Chances of them being able to broadcast the person talking and all would be slimmer.
I kind of agree with Hipster Jesus.
Yeah.
I think that it's very important that these people have, because an opportunity to compete with the big boys, even small things, Yoda taught us, can be very powerful.
So we're talking about Battlefield 4, the DLC.
God, please,
no! Here we go. That's a broken game.
Look, if there's one thing EA is really good at, is say they're trying. So we should give them some props for that.
Well, yes, they say they're trying, and here's why that's a problem. They don't correct the issue. Here's the other part of it. Again, part of the article, again, this was on Game Rant from our author, Rob Keyes. If Rob's in here, just feel free to jump in. We've already introduced your article a little bit in the overall BF4 issues, as it were. You're a writer for Game Rant. For Battlefield 4, just to give us a little background, how long have you been playing it, and what console or platform are you playing it on?
I've been playing Battlefield 4 since before it came out on beta, actually, and I played a little bit on Xbox One, but I primarily play on PC.
And overall, what problems are you having with it right now?
Well, I got to say, the first month, I kind of got turned off of it because of server issues, getting knocked out of matches entirely. But lately, it's been a lot of the netcode issues they're talking about, and rubber banding is the one that gets me the most. Yeah. So they released this game because Battlefield 3 was super successful. It's one of the best, fastest-selling games ever. So they rushed. The game was released in time for the next-gen consoles because it had to be a launch title. It had to compete against Call of Duty. But it wasn't quite ready, both in terms of the actual polish of the game and the online servers, which is an even bigger issue EA's been dealing with.
This is what I never understood. If the multiplayer online component's such a central core issue with Battlefield 4, why would they not address those issues, like be the main priority?
Oh, the real answer is just money, right? It's a DLC train.
Right.
You got to buy. It's not a $60 game. For the real players, it's $120 because you got to buy premium, and you got to be in there because premium not only gives you the maps, but it gives you them early. So you have to be up on that if you want to get those achievements, the extra weapons.
Yeah, or you'll be 4 months behind everyone else. Again, for those just tuning in, welcome to Game
Reminds me of
Talk
my
Live.
elementary school years.
Yeah. Well, he had 6 years of high school, though,
Yeah,
so
I did.
you caught up.
I'm really more educated than most people.
Rob, thanks so much for joining us in Game Talk Live, letting us reach out to you and for your insight. Enjoyed reading your article. Enjoyed the insight into Battlefield 4. Again, if people want to follow you or get a hold of you, GameRant.com, and also, what's your Twitter again?
It's Rob_Keyes, and you can follow us on @GameRant.
Perfect. Thank you very much for joining us, sir.
And thanks for having a good audio connection.
Yeah, look at that. Just like butter there. Yeah. If you want to hang around, feel free, too. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be here for the next 30 minutes.
Hang out, and you could just watch us and then feel comfortable with your life choices that led you to where you are.
That's our sales pitch. Why don't we go for this laser tag story? That feels right.
Wanna jump ahead?
I think so. That's reckless, but I'll go for it anyway.
All right.
So this is a Kickstarter, right?
Yeah.
Do we have the video here, the Kickstarter video of really what this thing is? I feel like that does more justice. So it's called Skirmos. It has an LCD screen. This gun comes with it, $115 hypothetically.
Yeah.
And there's a laser in the end. These guys are all,
You know what I like about this? There's no Oculus Rift.
So their whole pitch is you can make Call of Duty anywhere. You can make Call of Duty, whatever that means.
If homeless people have taught me anything, you can do Call of Duty anywhere.
I'm not going to lie, that actually looks pretty
pretty awesome.
So will these guns have megaphones so the 12-year-olds can cuss at you like they do in Call of Duty?
I sure hope so. All right,
So
well, that's a
laser
business.
tag, it's on Kickstarter.
Scaremo's Kickstarter halfway there. If you guys want to check out more, it's on our site,
I'm gonna get those guys on
GameTalkLive.tv.
the show, man. That's cool.
Listen, you know who we have on the show right now is Rick Sanchez. Rick, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh,
Perfect.
hey, Rick. Welcome.
Now, for those just tuning in, this is Rick Sanchez, Vice President of Product Marketing OnLive. I want to play a quick video real quick that you guys put out as well today. This gives people a look at the user interface. So someone can buy a game on Steam and play it through OnLive, correct?
That's correct.
You know, a month ago, PS Now was announced, Gaikai, you know, Sony, their integration. What ultimately differentiates you between them, aside from the fact that's Sony?
Well, for one thing, we have a product that you can actually use today.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, checkmate.
Especially in today's microwave society, we
Yeah.
want it now.
Yeah.
That's checkmate
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, Rick, thanks so much for joining us, sir. I'm Paul, he's Todd. Thank you so much for everything. You're
I'm
Todd.
Todd?
I'm Paul.
Okay, he's Paul.
So you're Todd.
All right, thanks
see you tomorrow.
everybody.
I'm AI.
Oh, and that's AI.
That's AI.
Humble brag, Paul.
That's awesome.